The pharynx is the part of the throat behind the mouth and nasal cavity, and above the esophagus and larynx, the tubes going down to the stomach and the lungs. It is found in vertebrates and invertebrates, though its structure varies across species. In humans, the pharynx is part of the digestive system and the conducting zone of the respiratory system. The conducting zone, which also includes the nostrils of the nose, the larynx, trachea, bronchi, and bronchioles, filters, warms and moistens air and conducts it into the lungs. 1. The human pharynx is conventionally divided into three sections, the nasopharynx, oopharynx, and laryngopharynx. It is also important in vocalization. The larynx, commonly called the voice box, is an organ in the top of the neck involved in breathing, producing sound and protecting the trachea against food aspiration. The larynx houses the vocal folds, and manipulates pitch and volume, which is essential for phonation. It is situated just below where the tract of the pharynx splits into the trachea and the esophagus. Epiglottis is a large, spoon-shaped piece of elastic cartilage. During swallowing, the pharynx and larynx rise. Elevation of the pharynx widens it to receive food and drink. Elevation of the larynx causes the epiglottis to move down and form a lid over the glottis. Chewing or mastication is the process by which food is crushed and ground by teeth. It is the first step of digestion, and it increases the surface area of foods to allow a more efficient breakdown by enzymes. During the mastication process, the food is positioned by the cheek and tongue between the teeth for grinding. As chewing continues, the food is made softer and warmer, and the enzymes in saliva begin to break down carbohydrates in the food. After chewing, the food, now called a bolus, is swallowed. It enters the esophagus and via peristalsis continues on to the stomach, where the next step of digestion occurs. In humans, the stomach lies between the esophagus and the duodenum, the first part of the small intestine. It is in the left upper part of the abdominal cavity. The top of the stomach lies against the diaphragm. Lying behind the stomach is the pancreas. In the human digestive system, a bolus, a small rounded mass of chewed-up food, enters the stomach through the esophagus via the lower esophageal sphincter. The stomach releases proteases, protein-digesting enzymes such as pepsin and hydrochloric acid, which kills or inhibits bacteria and provides the acidic pH of 2 for the proteases to work. Food is churned by the stomach through muscular contractions of the wall called peristalsis, reducing the volume of the bolus, before looping around the fundus and the body of stomach as the boluses are converted into chyme, partially digested food. Chyme slowly passes through the pyloric sphincter and into the duodenum of the small intestine, where the extraction of nutrients begins.